Hey everybody, and welcome back to my Unprocessed life. Today didn't really go the way I expected it to all the way around. It's kind of a crazy day. I was busy from the moment I walked into work until the minute I left. I'm actually about half an hour late leaving from my normal time. Kind of threw off my whole day, actually. I was planning on going and doing some shopping before my guitar lesson and then, heading home, but as it stands, based on patterns of driving and time and all that, I'm now forced to go to my guitar lesson early and do all my shopping afterwards, which I guess, doesn't make that huge of a deal. It's just now I have to do all my shopping over at Whole Foods instead of splitting it up with Earth's Fair and Whole Food. Today was a fairly successful day, all things considered. I'm going to use today as a test day to kind of see how I feel about some things, because this morning I got up and had my green juice and felt pretty good, and then for lunch everybody went to a barbecue joint. So rather than go to the barbecue joint with everybody, I could have had a salad there. That's what my wife pointed that out, and I was texting with her earlier about this. But the thing is you go to a barbecue joint and you get a barbecue salad, the type of salads they have there. She's like, well, you can get a salad if you wanted. But a couple things. First of all, as you know, I'm not a big fan of salads. So if I'm going to have a salad, it's going to be a good salad. I want it to be a good salad if at all possible. Second of all, at the barbecue places, what we have are salads that are basically, here's a bunch of meat and we're going to throw some lettuce in it and call it a salad. They're not really, salads for people that are trying to avoid, what we consider unhealthy food. So that always becomes a bit of a challenge. So it just wasn't really worth it to me to go get a subpar crappy salad that really is only meant to make people who are eating meat feel like they're making a better choice when they're not, or stay at the office and try to find a salad or something. So I ate 4 of my 6 bananas, and then I kind of felt like I wanted to have a little bit more, so I went and I got a veggie wrap down at the grill. At the office we actually have a cafeteria that does some good stuff. I mean, that's where I get some of my salads from and so forth. And the spinach veggie wrap, while not completely raw, is fairly unprocessed for the most part. The only piece of it that isn't is the wrap, which of course does have processed flour and sugar and probably oils and things like that. So not the best choice of all. It would be probably better to wrap it in lettuce and whatnot. But anyway, I had that, and the funny thing is I'm not feeling particularly well. After that, for snack, I had a banana. Actually, I had 2 more bananas. I still have a couple oranges I haven't eaten yet that I might hit up. So basically, the wrap is kind of sitting heavy. I think it's the wrap. Either I'm fairly hungry and and my stomach's not feeling real well about that, or it's that cooked food that's kind of giving me some challenges there, and I'm willing to bet that's what the case is. I went ahead and ate. I finished as I started feeling not so good. I finished my other banana, seeing if I was hungry, if that would stave it off. It doesn't seem to have done that. So I may actually just decide to go away from the cooked stuff again, because I'm not really enjoying this churning of my innards at the moment. And what I ate didn't seem to be very it didn't seem to be what most people would consider unhealthy. I mean, it was a spinach veggie wrap, so most people consider that to be a healthy option. It's funny when I'm having that made at the grill, they load up that wrap and people are like, oh yeah, I'm having the exact opposite of that. Yeah, it's that's super healthy kind of thing, and in my book it's not, which is kind of funny. So it's interesting the perspectives that you get once you start seeing things differently. Anyway, So I just wanted to kind of give you an update. I think I'm probably going to have some cooked food for dinner. Probably going to go to my favorite Chinese place and do that, and then regret it afterwards and be done with the regret, and then get back on track with my rawness tomorrow. Although, truth be told, my wife would be like, "Hey, Elliot, if you hose up on just one meal or one deal there, go ahead and get right back on track." And that's what she always tells me. Hey, I can hose up on one meal and then get right back on track. Whereas, a lot of the time she'll tell me I have a problem. Once I get off of the raw wagon or whatever it is that I'm working on at the time, that I'll go ahead and be done with it for like a week at a time, or a month, or a year, or whatever. And she's right. I do have that challenge quite frequently. So there is some truth to that. But the good news is that I've discovered a really phenomenal zucchini hummus, raw zucchini hummus that I can just eat a ton of. And I think that's going to be really helpful going forward, because it will give me something that I can make sure that I eat a lot of veggies with. I think it will satiate some of the challenges that I have with finding other things. So anyway, I'm in rush hour traffic, so and it's a little bit challenging to drive in, so I'm going to go ahead and kill the video for now, but I'll come back and see y'all in the morning before or on my way to work. Thank you again for hanging out with me and visiting me in my unprocessed life, and I will see you again real soon.